Hey, thank you for clicking on my video. As the title suggests, this is a video for people who are looking to be circumcised and sort of like how my journey is going through. Being someone who's just literally just had it done 3 hours ago now, so I just wanted to kind of do a video which kind of explains why I look to do this, how the operation went, how I felt post-operation, and how things are going to progress over the next 6 to 8 weeks on the healing time. Now, the reason I did this video was prior to having the operation done, I went online to do as much research as I could to try and find any videos out there or anything which kind of helped someone in my position who has been suggested to have a circumcision, what it would be like, how it'd feel. And the thing is, you kind of go online, so probably if you're watching this video yourself, you've gone online, you've gone on various different forums, and you've seen people discuss their circumstances, pain, no pain, sensitivity, no sensitivity, and it's a world of information out there, and what I'm trying to cut through is to try and explain my side of things and give you a truthful sort of explanation. There's not many videos on YouTube, as you probably already looked yourself, of people who were willing to actually go online and actually talk about their experience and how they felt. Now, a little bit of background about me and to why I decided to go down the circumcision route. A number of years ago, I started suffering with a problem in my skin where it was becoming very easy to tear. And it was causing me unforeseen pain, a lot of pain, to be honest with you. And if you've experienced those before, I'm sure you're aware of how long these things take to heal. And it's not comfortable, and it certainly is something which I did not enjoy. Now, the reason this seems to happen is a number of reasons. There's medical reasons as well. But certainly using things like the wrong shower gels, like fragrance shower gels, didn't help. Antibiotics, which I was on as well, certainly help damage the skin. So a variety of reasons why I'm in the position that I am in. Circumcision wasn't to be taken lightly, and it wasn't the option I really wanted to go down. So I tried various other options first. I tried, as you'll probably see, steroid creams, hydrocortisone creams, I think they're called. So I tried many of those, which you put on the area to try and elasticate the area of the skin to make it more supple and less tearing. However, years and years of doing that, it actually thins the skin, it actually makes it worse. This was something which I wasn't told. So as much as it was a short-term fix, it wasn't a permanent fix, as I've kind of found out. So this led me to the situation of thinking, well, how am I going to deal with this? I don't want to live my life in pain and constantly being worried about getting tears. So I decided to opt for the circumcision route. I went online, sort of looked online, looked at the various options out there, various different surgeries, various different feedbacks, various different forums. But there wasn't really much on YouTube, to be honest with you, as you've probably already seen, of people talking about this. And this was something which made me kind of question, the viability of doing this and why don't people talk about this? Is it a taboo subject? And I don't think it is. I think it's something which happens is quite common. It happens quite often, but I think like a lot of things, people just don't want to talk about it. So I ended up finding a local surgery to me, which is based in Luton, called Thornhill Circumcision Centre. Highly recommend them. Fantastic from start to finish. Every person there made me feel relaxed, feel calm, answered all the questions I had, anxieties, as I'm probably sure you're experiencing as well, of the thought of having that sort of operation. The doctor who done my operation was Dr. Khan, who was very good at what he did. He's very calm. He'd done thousands of these before, so he could do it in his sleep. That sort of level of speciality, which is what I was looking for this. And to be honest with you, the cost of it wasn't that bad, considering it is private. You go online and you see all these numbers thrown at you, like £2,000, £3,000, £4,000 to have this done. I paid under £800 to have this done, so considerably cheaper, and the quality of work is up there. It is the best of the best. So I haven't, I was very confident of what I was going through. The first question which everybody always asks, and I suppose it's the one question I wanted to know: does it hurt? Does the operation hurt? It's taking a knife to delicate skin in a delicate area. Your mind definitely tracks towards the pain side of things. Now, the operation itself, it didn't hurt. I felt nothing, completely nothing at all. The only part that did hurt, and I will be honest, is the injections, the anaesthetic. It's a local anaesthetic, so you are awake during the procedure. The procedure itself is half an hour, 40 minutes at tops. Very quick, very painless. The injections part of it is the worst part. So those 4 or 5 injections, you will feel it. It stings because it's in a sensitive area, so it does sting. It did make my eyes water. But afterwards, that was it. I didn't feel the actual operation itself. I was talking to the nurse who was there as well. She was very friendly. We talked about generic things that kind of distracted me from what was going on. Obviously aware of what's going on, because it's a local anaesthetic, so you're awake. So you can hear, you can see, sort of see things. But there was no pain. It was as numb as anything. And as you can see, I'm now sitting here completely fine. I've taken a couple of painkillers, some ibuprofen for just to be on the safe side of things. But 4 hours ago, I had the operation done, and I'm perfectly fine. I had the operation. I drove myself home via the supermarket to pick up. Went to the pharmacist to pick up the tablets and the cream I need to use, which I'll explain in later videos as to the reason why I have to use these creams and possibly the tablets, the antibiotics as well. It's a precaution more than anything else. But I'll explain that a bit later on. So the actual operation itself went well, no problems there at all. Doesn't feel uncomfortable. You can certainly feel now, 4 hours later, the anaesthetic is now wearing off, so I can certainly feel that it's definitely something been done. And certainly walking, you can certainly feel there something's different. So what I'm proposing to do, what I'm saying I'm going to do is I'm going to do some videos over the next 6 weeks of kind of my healing process, because this is the other part which kind of unnerved me when I was online looking at forums, was to talk about the pain afterwards. Once the operation is done, what happens? What's next? Can I return back to work? Can I go back to the gym? All these questions, get thrown about, and you get a variety of different answers. And it ranges from extreme pain through to no pain, through to sensitivity to no sensitivity. So what I want to do is an honest account day by day of how I feel and my healing process over the next 6 weeks. Hopefully it will give you an insight into what it's like to go through this process if you're contemplating having it done yourself. And I'll be honest, and I'll be frank, and I'll be very clear of how I'm feeling, any pain, sensitivity, any medications I've taken, anything along those lines, and how I return back to my normal daily routine, which I've been told this is a Saturday, so Monday I'm back to work, and I've got to go by train into London, into work, into my office. So hopefully there's going to be no complications there. It's going to be an okay process, albeit I may look like John Wayne walking down the street a little bit. So so I'll be doing the videos as and when I can over the next few days, certainly over the next 6 weeks, and feel free to watch them, see how the process goes. And if you have any questions, please write them below, and I will do my best to answer them. Give my honest answers, and based on how I feel. This is basically about my healing process. I can't comment for anybody else. Every person's body feels differently, so I can only go from how I feel and what I'm going through. So thanks for watching, and I hope you like the rest of the videos. And as I said, if you want to ask any questions or anything for me to answer, then please do write below, and I will answer them as when I see them. Otherwise, I look forward to speaking to you soon.